let me say this. Chris, was I talking on the air last night about those ACLU pussies, or was I just screaming at Bruce about it during the commercial break? I can never figure it out anymore.
During the commercial break.
All right, quiet now. Here's, speaking of deadbeat dads, I was just watching this thing. You know how we hate we're beginning to hate the ACLU.
We?
You hate them, and I hate them.
Okay.
Yes, because of their horrible.
They get into crazy.
They started off by doing some good. Let's let black guys vote. Okay, good. We're all behind that. And then it started getting into death row prisoners shouldn't have to give up DNA samples to try to wipe old cases off the books. Who cares about those grieving families? These guys have their rights, even though they're due to go to the chair in the next 6 months.
I heard a term today while I was away that I had not heard in a long time, debt to society. What happened to the debt to society thing?
Now that's gone. It's just somehow society screwed them, and now here's the thing about
we're paying the debt.
Yeah, everyone on death row is either they're falsely accused because of the color of their skin or their socioeconomic situations. They're either poor or black or both, so that's why they're in the joint. Or if they are there because they hurt somebody, it's because we forced them to do it. Society and the man. We gave him no options. Well, he could have went to college, but we took it away from him, and he was forced to kill, and now it's our fault. So there's that thing going. But ACLU used to do some decent work, and now they're just doing novelty crap, I think just to piss off right-thinking people is all it is. And it's really just turning just a band of angry lesbians. And thank God for the ACLU, because I can call them all that. You know what I mean? That's my right. But some judge, I don't know where, maybe it was like Arizona or something, where a lot of these good ideas seem to come from. I got a little frontier justice over there. He said, look, he was getting a lot of deadbeat dads coming in front of him. And he said, the judge said, look, all dads with 4 or more kids who with 3 or more different women who are currently deadbeat dads owe money, you got your choice. You can go in the joint for 6 months, or you can get fixed.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, no, not the ACLU's not going to stand for this, though. Oh, no. Oh, you saying poor people can't have kids? Yeah, that's what he's saying. No, you pussies, you retards, you idiots. He's saying poor people who have multiple kids.
Not for anybody.
Yeah, they can be rich.
Yeah.
They can be rich. They just choose not. I'm assuming they're poor, but they can be rich. And I'm guessing most of dads spend their money on tackle and gambling and whores and booze and substance and stuff like that, and lottery tickets, and they're playing the ponies and that, all the good stuff. All the fine stuff, maybe rims for the cars and that kind of stuff, accessories, whatever they're spending the money on. And no, it's not necessarily poor people. It's just people that choose not to pay for their kids when they have 4 kids or more, with 3 or more women, and they have a choice. They can go to the joint for 6 months. They don't have to get it. ACLU. Oh, no, this is discrimination. Really? Nothing. What about what he owes society for what he's doing? Mm-hmm. Nothing there? By the way...
Talk about a debt to society, which is really what...
It's a debt.
Justice is all. Yes, we've incurred a debt here.
I'm just saying. ACLU, they've obviously run out of things to champion, and they need to just pack it up and just hit the kibbutz, would you? Just pack up your lesbian tent, fold up the sandals and the beads, and just head out to the desert.
That's a slippery slope we're going down.
I know. That's what I love. Very slippery, because once we stop the guys that are cranking out 4 and 5 kids with 3 and 4 different wives,
by the way,
about wives,
by the way,
girlfriends.
Potentially ruining the lives of these women.
Well, and
how about protecting the women?
All you got to do is pay for them, and you can do whatever you want. It's just you just physically have to support your goddamn children. Once it gets to the point where you're in front of the judge and using up court time stuff, now it's time to put an end to it. And listen, why doesn't ACLU just go protect animals?
Why does it protect the women who are being exploited in these situations?
Oh, listen, they're not interested in protecting anybody. They're just interested in giving the man a hard time. Let's face it. There's no rhyme or reason to any of the crap they do. They're just screwing with the man. That's it. The man says something, they say something back. They're just really just angry screw-ups. We've got a little bit of education, just enough to make them stupid. I just wish they'd get the hell out of the way and let sensible society move forward. And yeah, I know without them, it's all going to cave in. Next thing you know, it's back to the Salem witch hunts. We're coming in. They're they're screaming at everybody. You can, yes, nobody can have. No, we're going to start needing your tax records to see if you can have kids. I know, slippery slope.
By the way, the slippery slope we're on is the one that's destroying us.
Yeah,
that's the slippery slope.
Of course, I know, and the doom and gloom. You hear it every year. It's the same. It's the same thing. It's if they do English only in the schools, then all these poor kids are going to start dropping out of schools. Yeah. Meanwhile, they just learn English and get jobs.
Now they're doing much. They're no longer being discriminated because they speak English.
Of course,
and they're doing great.
Of course. But it can't be.
Do you remember all that?
Yes,
it's going to be a disaster.
Of course.
We need an apology on that one.
They never do. They just move on to their next chicken-ass point, and that's it.